Exploring Social Reconnection in Natural Settings, a Wilderness Therapy for Digital Addiction Perspective.
Welcome to the Universal Principles podcast. Today, we're diving into the fascinating concept of social reconnection in natural settings. We live in a digital world, but is it truly connecting us? Our expert guest will explain how this principle works, especially in the context of wilderness therapy for digital addiction.
Thanks for having me. In the field of wilderness therapy for digital addiction, we see firsthand the impact of digital isolation. What's fascinating about social reconnection in natural settings is its ability to foster authentic connections that counteract the superficiality often found online. It's about using nature as a catalyst.
That makes a lot of sense. Could you explain the higher concept behind using natural environments to boost social interaction?
Absolutely. The higher concept is that natural environments act as catalysts for authentic social interaction. Nature strips away many of the social barriers we erect in our daily lives. Being in a shared outdoor space encourages vulnerability and cooperation, moving beyond just superficial connections.
So it's about creating an environment where people can genuinely connect. Can you give us a real-world example of how this works in practice?
Certainly, a prime example is group therapy sessions held around a campfire. The campfire creates a shared focal point, encouraging open communication and the sharing of personal stories in a supportive, natural environment. The physical setting really lowers inhibitions.
That sounds really powerful. Any other ways this principle is applied?
Another great example is organizing group hikes or nature walks. These activities promote teamwork, shared experiences, and conversation in a relaxed, non-pressured environment. These aren't forced interactions. Being in motion with a shared goal helps people open up naturally.
So it's about finding shared activities in nature that help people connect. How does this connect to principles in other fields?
It's interesting to see similar ideas pop up everywhere. Consider the field of gerontology, where they emphasize social connectivity to combat isolation in older adults. Encouraging seniors to participate in outdoor activities or community gardens mirrors the social reconnection we aim for in wilderness therapy. It's about reducing loneliness and building meaningful bonds, no matter the age.
That makes total sense. So let's say someone wants to apply this principle in their own life. What advice would you give?
First, organize small outdoor gatherings with friends or family. A simple picnic or a walk in the park can work wonders. Second, consider volunteering for local conservation projects. Working together to improve a natural space creates a shared sense of purpose. And third, intentionally disconnect from digital devices during outdoor activities. Embrace the present moment and the people around you.
Great tips. It's amazing how something as simple as spending time in nature can have such a profound impact on our social well-being. Any final thoughts?
Just to remember that authentic connection is vital for our mental and emotional health. And sometimes, the best way to find it is by stepping away from our screens and stepping into nature. It's not just about escaping digital addiction, it's about building a richer, more connected life.
Thanks so much for sharing your insights with us on universal principles. It's been truly enlightening. Where can our listeners learn more about you and your work?
Thanks for having me. Listeners can find more information on website or social media handle. It was a pleasure being here.
And that wraps up another episode of Universal Principles. Join us next time as we explore another principle that shapes our world. Until then, stay curious.